Why can't we all just get along? Maybe because we don't know about each other. Republicans and Democrats think they know a lot about the people they disagree with, but according to a new study, they don't. Basically, Democrats think the Republican Party looks like this, and Republicans think the Democratic Party looks like this. And when Dems were asked what percentage of Republicans earn more than $250,000 a year, they said 38%. It's actually 2%. When right-wingers were asked what percentage of Democrats were gay, they said probably a third. But it's only 4%. Although that still means there's more gay Democrats than rich Republicans. But they're both wrong. And here's the real surprise. You'd think people who follow politics would do better than the average person, but they don't. They do worse. Those who most closely follow politics were more confident about their assumptions, but further off base. So don't be so quick to judge. To quote Samuel Jackson, when you make an assumption, you make an ass out of you and umption. Rich, what do you think is the reason for this misconception?
Well, I think everyone operates off stereotypes, and both parties have these images, and they get exaggerated.
But what do you think that did it surprise you that Democrats they're more off on their assumptions about Republicans? Democrats who always are crying about people being prejudiced, they actually have more free.
Well, Republicans have been branded as the party of the rich basically since Hoover. So everyone would assume that they are richer than average when actually more rich people are Democrats. And that just blows everyone's mind. And it would be very good if Republicans could actually rebut that stereotype. But they've been at it for about 9 decades and haven't succeeded yet.
Why is that? Because they're not fighting back, right, Matt Welch? They're not fighting the stereotypes. They're trying to hide it. You remember, don't you wish Mitt Romney had a little bit of Donald Trump in him, that he came out and said, I'm really rich? He never said that.
Yeah, I mean, it's very funny to watch Democrats, depending on the cycle, spend all of their time talking about Mitt Romney's Swiss bank accounts. That was a huge thing. Yeah. John McCain's 7 houses. Every single speech at the 2008 Democratic Convention was the fact that John McCain, through his wife, Cindy, had 7 houses. But then when it's John Kerry running for president or Hillary Clinton, we're going to not talk about that nearly as much because they're rich as hell.
But if Trump's a nominee, it will be an interesting test case. The first Republican ever who's unapologetic about being rich.
Yes, it's a test case, isn't it? But obviously, it kind of works. I think that's what people want, people to be honest, right? Nick?
Yeah, I would love more honesty. I mean, everybody, they're all rich, right? I mean, we've learned that with the subway fiasco. None of them know how to take the train. So, yeah, I mean, I think the numbers are probably inflated because, you know, gays and rich people are both very loud. You know, those are very loud groups of people. So that would inflate the numbers in my mind, and I think probably other people as well.
That's it. You're saying they're making all the noise. But does it surprise you? 96% of Republicans, not rich.
Okay, well, 4% rich, very loud. Very loud people, big cars.
Why do you think that is, Joanne? That it is true. There are more, you know, there's Manhattan. It's all wealthy people. They're all Democrats.
But also Hollywood. So, like, all of these Democratic, you know, celebrities who have all of this money. So I agree, yeah, a lot of the money is going to that party. I think, too, yeah, some people are loud, but I actually think more that the stereotypes that started decades ago were because people used to be very tight-lipped about who they were voting for. Now, I feel like everyone's sharing it online. They're airing their laundry out, and they're like, oh, yeah, this is my guy. But I remember growing up, my parents would never tell me who they voted for.
Wouldn't even tell their own family.
Yes. I don't know what's changed.
Well, it's, you know.
Now the truth is coming out.
It's a hyper-sharing culture. Okay.